California cartridge industry is in shambles right now, and ever since this whole LA Times article dropped, I've been trying to find an update, and I found two articles. And I would like to mention is that one of the articles actually mentioned one of my videos, but let's this article is environmental health news. You can actually click here to get to the original LA Times article, which isn't the first one. This is a different one, but let's just read what it basically says. California officials are rushing to test products for pesticides following a report showing toxic chemicals in vapes and pre-rolls. Private labs flagged contaminant products leading to recalls, but state tests only check for one chemical despite evidence of broader contamination. That in itself is crazy. They only test for one, even though there was like over 10 in some of these products. It's just truly crazy, and they really need to update their regulations, Industry leaders have launched their own testing programs due to inadequate state safety checks, and a bill mandating random tests was significantly weakened. Quote right here, "We continue to have example after example of abysmal regulation. Increasingly, our government continues to give us and the consumers less and less reason to be in the legal market." So this is the new LA Times article right here. Here is where they mention my video where I was just reading about the list of chemicals and the potential, effect. State officials contend that the agency already has a program in place to test products on dispensary shelves, and the agency said requiring labs to prove their testing abilities would be expensive, though it did not specify how much it would cost. So they say on average it would be $500 to $2,000 each. $500 to $2,000 per test. That is crazy, and obviously it does not excuse these companies to just throw their products without being tested onto the shelves. But that is pretty expensive. I will have to look at this right here. Interviews and records reviewed by the Times, including state purchases orders, show regulators only recently sought to fill that void by using the labs of others. This is very concerning right here. The environmental lab was capable of detecting fewer than half a dozen pesticides. They're supposed to require to test at least up to 66 chemicals. One of the biggest culprits, Backpack Boys, it says, Backpack Boys principal promoter Juan Quesada previously alleged contaminant products reported by the Times were fake vape, despite being bought at a Backpack Boys store. Wow. I just clicked on the link. Bro, it was from a store. $72 too? Nah. They have receipts, literally.